Well, we tried to hold out for the buffer memory in the muskeg, but the game wasn't having it, and so to the Broken Railroad we go. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark. Jennifer, I'm starting an episode. Could you not? Could you not? Be so dramatic. Thank you. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Challenges meta-series, where we are taking on the Archivist Challenge. And we just found some more soda, which is handy because I've just drank most of my soda and I have no water, so that's kind of a godsend right there, if I've ever seen one. But unfortunately, nothing.
Like I made it through another night.
Nothing else. Yeah, you did. Good job. Nothing else in the Hunter's Blind. So let's just head straight for the Broken Railroad and hope there are no woodland friends between us and that particular tunnel that we're headed towards. This is interesting weather. I can't tell, because there's no wind and because I still hear birds, I don't know if we're about to have... Okay, that wolf seems like it's mainly to my right. But yeah, I don't know if we're about to have a blizzard, like, right away. I'm just looking at everything that resembles... Oh, there's a wolf right there. Okay, yeah. So that was the one to the right. I'm just going to get on the other side of the train cars and beeline for the tunnel. Should be fine, unless there's a wolf there. You know what? Let me not cut through, because I did kind of hear two wolf howls, one coming from the right and one coming from somewhat straight ahead. So I'm not going to risk it by walking straight left. I would rather go directly toward the location I'm trying to reach. All right, let's get on the other side of the train tracks. You stay over there. Thank you. We are pretty cold, but thankfully we have a lot of good clothes that we've just finished repairing up. So we should be able to make it through, in our current situation, to the other side of the Broken Railroad. Fingers crossed. All right, here we go. Immediate demon noises. Now, I'm pretty sure that was a tree creaking, but that was funny. Jump into the zone, you just hear a doe immediately go, "Go away!" What if they did that as a joke? If you, like, walk up on an animal, a peaceful animal, it can't be a wolf or a bear, because those actually attack and kill you. But what if as an Easter egg, there was a 0.00001% chance that if you walk up on a bunny or a deer, they just yell at you in perfect human. "Leave me alone!" I would laugh. I would be confused, but I would laugh. Okay.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah. We'll probably get a little bit of hypothermia risk before we're done here, but I wanted to come back here because reasons. Frozen corpse. Okay. Broken Railroad is so far being a jerk. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Let's head back to the train tracks here. And pretty much go straight across. Yep. I had a feeling that's what would happen. I couldn't remember the exact layout of the zone, but I was like, if I go through this little area and, like, check that body, will I come out... Oh, there's a wolf right there. Will I come out the other side and just, like, be able to keep going straight across the tracks? And that's exactly what happened. All right, so let me stay low, and maybe I'll not attract the attention of this wolf that is now walking right toward me. Great. Love it. Love everything about this situation. All right, now he's not walking toward me anymore. Hello, waterfall. Nice to see you. All right, so I'm somewhat elevated at the moment. I don't think I'm going to be able to get down from here. I'm going to have to... All right. Got lucky there. Just going to back off because the wolf is right over there. I'm going to stand up and back off a little faster. And now let's head across here. All right, so we have hypothermia risk, and that requires some shelter, which we are headed for. But, hang on, I didn't cross where I needed to. My bad, needed to come over here. That's right. We're in pretty good shape. We don't have to go too much farther. Once we snake around back here, go back up to the train tracks on the other side of that collapse that we just saw as we crossed. There's just a few more paces, and we can hang a right. Dodge probably 1 to 2 to 3 wolves, and then be okay. Isn't there a campsite here somewhere? Hi. That's the one down at the waterfall. Base of the waterfall. That's the same noise that startled the heck out of me in the Nomad Challenge. I think it was. Alright, thankfully we're not encumbered at all, and we're not that tired, so if I need to just break into a sprint to avoid any of our woodland friends, then that will be something I can do. If it is necessary. Which hopefully it won't be. But it's nice to know I have the option. Alright, let's keep walking here. I'm actually going to dip down in here. I can't recall how often wolves patrol down into this little area. But I'm just playing it safe by staying off the beaten path. Gonna hug this rock. Literally hug. Alright, so now it does seem we have a blizzard kicking up. Feels like 22 degrees. 1 degree. Okay, yep. 20. Yeah, okay, so 20 when we're blocked from the wind. 1 when we're not. So we need to get inside. But we're almost where we need to be, so... It's actually kind of lucky that we got a blizzard when we did. Because now we are protected from the wolves that might have otherwise attacked us. That may have otherwise been a problem. So I'm going to do a couple of things here. Hypothermia risk is solid. I'm going to run a little bit. I'm more confident that I can just run full tilt. There's a jerry can, which I'll pick up for now. I thought I heard this track playing.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Don't need the wool mittens. Nothing there. All right, so where we are going is one of our locations where we need to stay in order to get the buffer memory. I think there are 2 buffer memories in the Broken Railroad, so... Although there might just be 1. Let's see. Yeah, the maintenance shed exterior and the maintenance shed. Okay, so that's actually quite easy because it's 1 location. Yeah, this is luck. This is one of the nicest blizzards that has ever happened to me in this game. Granted, this is not a particularly difficult challenge for it to happen on, but I'll still take it. Because we were worried about wolves, and now we're just not. Anything in the bed? Nope. Let's come here. Nope, nope. Check the visors. I don't think the visors have had anything added to them in the challenges. You can feel free to tell me in the comments if that's incorrect. There's some scrap metal. We'll need that. That's just the impression that I get. All right, cardboard matches. We'll probably end up dropping those again. I haven't found a single thing in the visors so far. So I think the visors might just be in survival mode only, that there have been changes. Okay, so I'm going to search this place up real quick, and we're going to step inside where we're a little bit warmer and where it's a little quieter. Yeah, you probably can, but you're not going to yet. Going to need you to hold on to that, Jennifer. Pretty please. Oh, combat boots, nice. And a scarf, which I'm probably going to drop. Revolver cartridge, worn plaid shirt. Lots of locked lockers, though, so slightly higher quality loot possibilities. Decent Mackinaw jacket. All right, firearm cleaning kit. So the Mackinaw jacket is a pretty nice find. Sport vest, I've already got one. Could have sworn I went through these drawers already. Maybe I'm thinking of... Oh, yeah, it was the trash can that I went through. Right? Yeah, I went through the trash can. Okay. That is everything. They hate the light. They do. When you use the light, the flashlight, the wolves generally dislike it. All right, and here we are in the maintenance shed where we will be able to relax for a moment. There's a whetstone, which I will definitely pick up. Stale chocolate bar. Nothing else here. Fingers crossed that we find some pretty good stuff here. It's not a guarantee. All right, there's a hacksaw. I've already got a hacksaw. Let's break this down. All right, we're warming up while we do this. Got some reclaimed wood. I need the wood for a potential fire here. So, okay, there's rifle ammunition, an MRE, and an emergency stim there. Okay. Nothing else, unfortunately. But there's still plenty more to search. All right, I've picked up a lot of stuff. So I've got to go set some of this stuff down. I'm going to head over to the office area. Again, there are two buffer memories here. One in the interior and one in the exterior. So when we have an Aurora, it's just a matter of visiting both computers and grabbing them both. While I'm in this zone and I don't have a firearm, I will probably go up to the hunting lodge during the day to see if we can find a gun. All right, I don't need insulated boots. I do need a second pair of climbing socks. I'll take those. Don't need a sport vest. Don't need painkillers or a book.
It's getting too heavy to carry.
I know. It's ridiculous. It's just, you're carrying so many things. It's a burden. It's difficult. It's more than anyone should have to bear. Surviving the quiet apocalypse, Jennifer. But I need you to do it a moment longer. All right, good. We found some sodas. That's handy since we still don't have water. We're going to fix that with the fire. All right, rose hips. Nice. Ah, maple syrup in the fridge. Moldy rabbit, raw. I can cook that. And it'll be in pretty good condition. I could cook this. Might as well. I was just sitting going, is it necessary? There's some more climbing socks. Holy crap. Cotton scarf. Okay. Let's go ahead and put those on. I did pick up a Mackinaw jacket, so I think that can replace the... Yes, it can. It will replace the simple parka. Is it better than that? No, it's not. So we'll put that on. And then what we shall do is... This is Hard to watch, I know, but we're going to harvest the Sybil Parka. We're going to get rid of that. And we're also going to drop those combat boots because they're just not needed. Just like those socks aren't needed, and that shirt's not needed, and those socks aren't needed, and that scarf is not needed. We also picked up that jerry can, which I'm probably going to drop momentarily. Put you there. All right, I'm just going to leave that stuff there. I know, it's messy, but... All right, we do have what we need to make crampons. Let's go ahead and get that done before anything else. Hang on, let me also drink some soda, because I am a little bit thirsty, apparently. So this is good. We can go ahead and get these 2 memories pretty quickly. We can look for a gun while we're in the area. It's possible we might find one if they spawn in the challenge, which is still not confirmed for me. And then we can head back towards the Forlorn Muskeg, get that buffer memory, and then head back towards the more OG territories that we need to visit. All right, that's a metal table. That is not a workbench. There is a workbench down here, though. All right, don't need that. Check there. That's a cloth, stove granola bar. Antiseptic, already got some. Don't need a tube. All right, workbench. Finally. Improvised crampons. So let's go ahead and use the quality tools. It'll take 2 hours. How am I doing on everything else? Yeah, I can do that. Quality tools, 2 hours. Begin crafting. Oh good, it's just going to go straight through. Perfect, and it should have put them on automatically, I think. No, it did not. But they're on now, and so now that is finally taken care of. And we have the sure footing benefit. Let's now take a look around. Seems like the weather's improving outside. Still hearing lots of ridiculous noises. I don't think we're going to find a gun here. It's very rare that there's a... Hello. We have a hunting knife now. There's our first hunting knife, right? I don't think we've had one yet. Yeah. So we've got a knife, and we have the hatchet. So that's good. There's some stuff that spawns in this. I'm increasingly confident that there's a possibility of a gun at some point during this playthrough. Looter by day. Buffer memory, scryer by night. Heavy hammer, we're just going to leave that there. Don't need you. Already got a pry bar. That's a blunt enough weapon to deal with the wildlife threat. Let me cheat a little bit here so I don't have to go all the way around. There we go. That is a flashlight. Already got one. They do hate the light, though. They do. Ketchup chips, Summit soda, and a floating revolver cartridge. Oh no. Alright, there's some more revolver cartridges on the ground. That almost makes me want to look for a revolver in the immediate vicinity, you know? There's not one. Maybe there's one in a different part of the garage. We'll see. Upstairs we go. All right, a couple of locations to check here, but the very first thing I'm going to do, now that I'm standing next to the furnace, is I'm going to drop all that wood I picked up, and I'm going to drop half of the tinder, and I'm going to drop those cardboard matches, which I don't need, and I'm tempted to drop the magnifying glass, to be honest. If I'm being completely honest, I am tempted to drop that too, but I won't. We do need to cook that meat before I go anywhere. Don't want to forget that. We do have an extra can on us that I'll go ahead and drop. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Have a little bit more movement ability now. So we've got some ketchup chips, Summit soda, some coal, lots of coal actually here for a fire. So that's, we're going to be able to have quite a blaze when it's time for one. Simple tools, don't need them. Sorry. Scrap metal, don't need it. I've got my crammons, and I will travel. I am happy. Let's, that's a cotton toque. If I break these down, do I get anything? It doesn't appear that I do. But we could find some things in these lockers.
I'm gonna need to rest.
I see some spray paint on the ground. More spray paint for me to ignore. I think spray paint for me will probably be a location specific. Hey, more combat boots. Holy crap. I don't need painkillers. I'll pick up that scrap metal probably just to drop it again in a moment. Yeah, I did just say a moment ago that I didn't need more scrap metal, didn't I? So let's stick to that gun. Nothing here. One more locked locker. What have we got? Ragged wool shirt. That's tempting. But it's not going to be better than the thick wool sweaters that I'm already wearing 2 of. So I will take the water from this toilet. And we have the opportunity to do that in a few other locations as well. Toilet water, delicious. So nutritious. Okay. Oh, a body. Metal container. Banged up condensed milk. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was a lot of good stuff. Okay. Now we can finally just kind of pop back in here and prepare to hunker down for the night. I'm gonna put this cotton scarf aside. Let's see what else I've picked up.
I could eat anything right now.
You could. Oh yeah, you could, couldn't you? All right. Well, that's an opportunity to go ahead and eat one of the MREs I picked up. So let's do that. Let's also eat the Pinnacle Peaches. I doubt I'll be able to get through all of those, but that's a good amount of extra weight. I need to cook that rabbit. Or I need to just leave it. I think I might just leave it. Because, I mean, I don't have a reason other than for funsies to cook the rabbit, you know? Alright, so let me drink some of these sodas I picked up, and that'll definitely help reduce my encumbrance while also topping off thirst prior to sleep. I'm not going to sleep the whole night, obviously, because I need to be awake for the aurora. So we'll grab those buffer memories. And then we'll be done here. We can circle back. So, let's say sleep for just 4 hours. Please, let us hear the sparky sounds. There we go. We have an aurora. Now, the one thing I'll have to be careful of is that right there. Sparking wires. Mr. Dennis, thanks for getting back to me. It's good to know you passed on the word to management about getting more security out to the shed. Even if we can't always keep an eye on everything when we're out working, it's good to know our gear should be safe overnight there. Jerry, crew number 2. Thank you for that, Jerry, whoever the heck you are. Can I? No, we're not quite fully rested at all. All right, need to be a little bit careful with this, because I can't just walk over those wires. Doesn't this just look so safe and reassuring? All right, need to be careful when I step back into the shed for that reason. So the other buffer memory is right here. Computer. Computer! It was clear they had tried to fashion a crude splint for the patient's leg. It was ineffective, and he was suffering badly. The wolf bite had gone right to the bone, which was visible. Oof. Medtransmit4.txt. Yikes. Yikes and a half. All right, don't put me right down on top of the frickin' thing. Oof. That's close. Let me stay away from that. Did I search that? No, I didn't. I searched the cardboard box. All right, so we need to now rest for the remainder of the night. Let me just be careful not to... Man, it's cool how much of this place lights up during an aurora. This place really comes back to life. At least, relatively speaking, you know, it's a lot more vibrant. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and eat this banged up condensed milk. Eat/drink. Consume. We're going to consume the banged up condensed milk, okay? We're not going to overthink our verbiage, clearly. Let's drink the Summit Soda. I'm going to have to drop some things when I leave for the hunting shack, but I will go ahead and sleep for 8 hours now. All 8. This will also help recover any remaining health. I don't think I had any health left to regain, but if I did, I wasn't looking closely because I wasn't concerned about it, but if I did, I've got it back now. Yeah, we're good. All right, so we're at the beginning of the day here. The aurora has gone away, and it looks like I can eat these pinnacle peaches. And I think that's actually a good stopping point for this episode because we've just had that save point. I will head to the hunting lounge in the next episode. Sounds like we got a bit of a blizzard, which might give us once again the ability to move from point to point relatively quickly, which all I really need to do is get up to the hunting lounge and see if I can find a gun there, because there's a possibility there will be one. It's a hunting lounge, or hunting lodge. I keep calling it a lounge. It's a hunting lodge. But we're going to go up there, and then we'll just come back. Hope we can get that buffer memory on the second try in Forlorn Muskeg, and it's a matter of then just going to, let's see, we'd go to Mystery Lake after that, and Coastal Highway, then Desolation Point, and then we'll backtrack to Pleasant Valley and finish up in Timberwolf Mountain. So it'll be a somewhat similar track at the end, but Timberwolf Mountain functions best as like the end once again. So we're going to kind of angle for that as we move forward. Mentioned that a few episodes ago, but I just wanted to do a quick refresher. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 1 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.